Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, and in today's video I'm going to be going through some gold stock I bought in. Before I get into it, if you do like my content, to support me right now, you know by liking, commenting and subscribing if you haven't done so already. I'm also going to tell a story about expectations because I think it's pertinent over the last a few deals I've just done. So yeah, let's get into it. A good friend of mine who is not very good at saving, he turned around and said to me, he was like, I want to start saving. So I pushed him into coin, and I said to him, I was like, look, I'll give you good prices, I'll look after you, it's not a problem, and if you ever need to sell them, come back to me and I'll sort you out. It's completely fine. I quoted him £3,000 for what he sold me. There is one thing that I'm going to put on another video, and I was about to pay him, and I was like, oops, yeah, it's worth 4. Obviously, I'll make a small cut on it. I won't charge him what. I won't make a bigger cut as I usually do. That's okay. He's a good friend of mine. He looks after me in other ways, but yeah. So I've quoted him 3k. There was a 4k worth of coin there. I just phoned him up and I said, look, I'm really sorry. I kind of screwed the numbers up a bit. I think what I did was I worked it out and I made a typo of 3, and then I just didn't correct it. And then when it came in, it was like, oh, actually, well, no, that's not what I'm about. I'm not about screwing people. It's not within my nature. I make fairly good money these days. I do okay. And well, firstly, it makes you a shit person, but secondly, it's just bad for business. You can run a business and be fair, and that's okay. So this coin here, this probably needs some work. I don't think I sold it in this state. In truth, I don't remember, but I actually bought this for under spot from a pawn shop, believe it or not. What happened was they decided to have a national sale on their coin, and then the spot price went crazy, and then a lot of things for a day or two were under spot, which I couldn't believe. It blew my mind. So I tried to clear them out. I didn't have much money at the time. Nice coin. It is a shame about this. Can it be fixed with being conserved? I actually think so. Is it going to get a 70? Probably not, no. Could it push for a 69? I don't see why not. It will probably get sold. So this is a half eagle. I sold my friend good stuff as well. I tried to look after him in terms of what he was buying, because he doesn't really know what's what. It's my responsibility to look after my customers, whether they're my friends or not. And I think in this case, he got what's looked after him. There's 3 of these. Yeah, you've seen these a while back. I said to him, I got a good deal for you. I gave him a cut rate on these. I was in searching of liquidity, and I gave him a cut rate. So there's number 3. There's 6 of these. 2 of these have been sold already. The lady who has bought a couple of these, she's pretty happy because they're in great condition. She's like, oh, they're in good condition. And I told her the story. She's like, oh, I'm really happy with that. I pulled these to one side because they were nice. And I just said to my friend, I was like, look, I've got some nice ones coming. I'll do you an okay price. I think he might be slightly underwater on these, but overall he's happy because it's allowed him to liquidate for something that's more important for him. But overall, I think he's actually done relatively well, considering the price drop. Six of them. 2 ducats. So he paid 170 on them. He didn't record all of them. I think these are nice ones as well. I don't remember selling him anything that was bad, or if it was bad, the price was good. Yeah, these are nice. These sell pretty easily. and there's 2 half sovereigns. These just went cheap. I think I sold him these at spot. I just needed them off the books. I had a cash call, and that was fine. But yeah, to tell a story about expectations. So I recently had 2 customers come back to me and say they weren't happy with some tarnishing on some silver, which I was slightly disappointed about. You know, I don't proclaim to always get it right. You know, I always try and put it right, but sometimes when you break that expectation, that's it, unfortunately, and that's not what I want. You know, I want people to be happy. On occasion one, the guy just said to me, I didn't know these were tarnished. I didn't hide anything. The pictures were there. I put the pictures up to sell, and I just said to him, okay, send them back. It's not a problem. Like, there were 1 gram silver bars, 20 of them. I just said, send them back, you know, and I'll give you a credit note on your next order, and he was fine with that. Another customer, which I was really, really disappointed about, because he was a first-time buyer. So he comes back to me and he says, I've got a tarnished mythical coin. And I said, okay, let me check the pictures. If the pictures don't show it, I'll give you a full refund on the spot. Don't worry about it. But there was a tarnished maple. I sold the maple at $27.50. I just said to him, I don't know what more I could have done. Like, maples are sold for weight. They're not sold for condition. You know, I sell dinged, milk spotted, tarnished. You know, it all goes for the same price. It's just weight. You know, had he said to me, can I have something that's super nice, I think I kind of failed him on the expectation, because I think he was expecting something that was mint, and where I sell it purely for weight. I think that's where the misunderstanding was. I said to him, though, I'm more than happy to refund you on the mythical coin. That's not a problem, you know. But the maple, I don't know what else I could have done, really. It was listed as bullion, and yeah, I don't think I'll hear from him again, which is a shame. You know, I don't like people who are not happy with their items. But again, I don't know what more I could have done on the maple. Like, I always try and do the right thing. It doesn't always work out, sadly. If he wants to reach out to me, you know, I'm more than happy to have a chat with him. But he didn't respond to my last message. I think he was pretty annoyed with my response. I can't win them all, unfortunately, and that is what it is. But it's all about managing expectations and hoping that you get it right. You can't always get it right, unfortunately. I don't think it's anything to do with the customer. I don't think he was being difficult for the sake of it. I just think where he was a first-time buyer from me, he just had a high expectation, and maybe on this occasion I should have been more diligent, considering he was a first-time buyer. I can only change that moving forward. So yeah, story for you, and some nice shiny. This is a beaut. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, I hope you like, comment and subscribe. And on the next one, I'm going to show you some nice silver I got in. So take care, guys. Bye.